Hi friends! As you can see, I do have on a full face of makeup because I actually just recorded a Shop My Stash earlier. I didn't realize that it is almost 11. I was debating on whether I wanted to do like a breakfast with Deb segment. We're still gonna call it that even though I'm technically going to be having lunch. I have a sandwich in there from Publix and we still have some Costco chili. So I think we should make that, and then I will also go into like the art side of things. Want to talk about some things going on with my shop, an upcoming drop that's fast approaching, and how I'm trying to prep for the new year as like a teeny tiny artist. These are things that I typically mention in passing on my channel, but I actually want to dedicate like a real segment to it, because my art and like my stickers, they actually really mean a lot to me, and I would love for more people to hear about it. So let me stop yapping and let's go have lunch. Hello, welcome back. So I had a really awesome lunch. That chili has like just the right amount of spice. I should have added more cheese, but cheese also makes me sick. And I had the Italian. Oh, I love pepperoni and salami. Anyways, the meal was great. It was phenomenal. And now I just kind of want to dive into my very first artist diaries. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. So, if you are new to my channel, one of the links down in the description is for my Ko-Fi. My Ko-Fi was originally made just as a place for like an alternative to cheering bits on Twitch. And then I had always been designing things on my iPad just for fun, and I always wanted to turn them into stickers. I bought a Silhouette Portrait 3 back in like 2019. I think it was 2019, maybe 2021. And I don't know why. I feel like my self confidence was not at the level that it is now. So I never kind of believed that anyone would want to buy my stickers, anyone would support me, anyone would think that my designs were cool enough or whatever. And I mean, people have been buying. So I'm just like, wow, I can do this. And so first, I actually want to show you guys what I was working on towards the end of the year because I want to come out with my very first set of business cards to go along with my very first sticker sheet drop because I forgot to put my name on the sticker sheets. And I was like, instead of me remaking all of them, because I make everything myself, I print them, I cut them, I laminate them myself until I can build up enough funds to just go through a manufacturer. So everything that I cut, it has to go. It has to go. So I was like, instead of me having to remake them with my logo, let me just finally make some business cards and then just stick them in there too whenever I manage to make a sale. So I finally decided on the name. Lily is scratching. Okay, so before I was really interrupted by all of her scratching. Oh my goodness. I've been working on the business card design and trying to come up with the name that I wanted for the shop because originally I wanted it to just be THX Wanderer Shop, which is like my moniker on here and on Twitch, everywhere. I'm THX Wanderer. People think it's thanks. It's not. It's not. It's just the with an X. And I've been running with this same name since about 2014, 2013, around there. But I needed to swap up the name. I was gonna go with Wander and Co., but I had the foresight to check like trademark stuff just in case, and that's trademarked. So instead, we're going with Wanderer and Co. And honestly, I think it's really cute. I drew that. I designed that. That's me, that's Bartok, my cat, who I absolutely adore. So I'm very excited to finish designing the back of the card and then do my first order. I'm very excited for this. I've never had business cards before. I've never like done any of these things, so it's a very much trial and error for me and like starting to figure out like pricing and shipping and making sure that I don't spend everything that comes in because tax and you never know and things like that. So now I kind of want to show you guys the customs that I've done because I'm finally going to open up my commissions and it's for something very specific. I like to do pixel art the most. And so I like to make stickers for people and it's pixel. So I'll show you some that I've made. I think I'm probably going to accept like 4 or 5 commissions at a time just so I don't overwhelm myself. And it is for one sheet of paper. You can either get it plain or you can get it laminate. That'll depend also on the pricing that I'm gonna do. And you also get the PNG of the design. So I also like give all of that and I'm not going to resell it because it's specific to that person. So this is one that I made for my friend. This was a Christmas present. I was like, I'm good at this stuff, so let me do that because I was broke. This one I also made for a fellow streamer and a fellow stream team member, Bonnet Diaries. So it says Bonnet, little bonnet in the background. This one I made for also a fellow stream team member, Mishi or Blasian Butterfly. This was to celebrate her hitting 1K. I also mod for her. I absolutely adore her so much. But this is the one that I made for her. Butterflies is like her motif. And then I don't have There's another one that I made to celebrate my friend and also fellow streamer, the Pink Dragon, to celebrate her birthday. So I mailed that off to her and I'll attach a photo of that one. And then this one came out backwards, which is the only reason I kept it. But I gave the proper ones to my friend and she likes frogs and I also love frogs. So that's the one that she got. So those are some of the customs that the font is the style that I prefer to draw in. And so I think it'd be really cool to work on customs for people. And then I kind of wanted to show you the drop that's upcoming on Friday. Fingers crossed. I think I might be able to drop it sooner, like tomorrow, because I'm doing a pink posse print. One design that I fell in love with was turning Pokemon into desserts. So for example, one that's pretty popular on my Ko-Fi is this Pikachu. And he's got some sparkle on him. And also Ditto, but I did a small print of, it's gonna be a trio. They're also a lot bigger than I meant for them to be, but we've got Jigglypuff. This one is definitely one of my favorite designs. We also have Clefairy. Massive. I think they're about 3x3. And then one of my favorites, we have Skitty. So I'm gonna be selling them as a trio. I might sell them as singles later, or if I'm able to make more. I just need to check how much paper I have left because I don't think I have much. And I definitely don't have much of the laminate that I used, which is like this dotty one. You can kind of, there we go. So once I check, I'll be able to make more or less. And then I also made my very first sticker sheets. I'm really proud of it. It was definitely trial and error when it comes to the Silhouette Portrait 3. Oh my God, I had to learn so many things, especially about having to cut the border versus having to cut the actual stickers out. And it was a lot. So on my Ko-Fi, I have what is called the Magical Girl or Magical Gal bottle shop. And so this was actually kind of like inspired by my love of Sailor Moon, Maho Shoujos, and also D&D. So you can get these as a single, each of these as a single. They're again about 3x3, so they're relatively big. And then I decided to just turn it into a sticker sheet. All of them will be super shimmery, but each of them represent a stat. So like off the top of my head, this one with the clouds and the moon, that is going to be +1 stealth. And then right next to it, this really awesome one with the wings is going to be +1 life. But yeah, and there's like +1 health, and they're again kind of in that pixel style that I really like to do. And then another sticker sheet that I was finally able to make is based off of my Powerpuff Girls run. They're called the PPG Refreshers. There's the family, Blossom, Bubbles, Buttercup, and Professor Utonium. And then we have the Bad Batch, which is Mojo Jojo, him, and Princess Morbucks. I do kind of want to add more. Maybe Fuzzy Lumpkins as like a fizzy drink. Oh, that could be fun. Fuzzy Lumpkins as a fuzzy drink. Maybe the Amoeba Boys. I think that'd be kind of gross though, because they're supposed to be a drink. But this is what they look like. And again, each of these are stickers. Besides the PAL, Boom, and the Wham, those are not stickers. Like, they're not removable. And they've also got the super nice dotty laminate. And again, each of these are available as a standalone. Some of them you can get if you just want the whole family. I think it's like $12 because it's 4. They're very big. Or if you want like the entire set, I think I made it like $17 or $18 because again, you get about 7 stickers and they're just really big. I also need to work on like the sizing because I feel like I could have made them a little smaller, but at the same time, I think the cost is justified just by how big they are. But that is some things that I'm working on this year, especially for the first quarter. I kind of want to go by Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 as if I'm a real business. But I'm thinking for this first quarter, I really want to focus on boosting like connections, about promoting myself more because I always get super nervous about self promo, but it's really important if you want to put yourself out there, put your name out there. I would love to work in Artist Alley at least once. In the state that I live in, we have so many conventions, and so I think being able to do that and like striving for something like that would be really, really cool. I'm also going to be working on a really big D&D inspired series of stickers and prints. Hopefully my first print will be ready by like February. I may be making my second PNG tuber, first PNG tuber daughter, because it might be for someone. I will give updates if that does happen. If it doesn't happen, oh well, but if it does, I'm very excited because I loved making my PNG tuber. Like, it was so much fun. And then here is another sticker that I've actually been working on since I was on vacation. So I am originally from New York, if you didn't know. And so through streaming, I've actually met so many people that are also from New York or they live there currently. And so I'm working on this sticker inspired by bodegas. It's still a work in progress. I'm not really that great at isometric shapes like this. So this is kind of my first time really trying it. So it's inspired by bodegas, but also my love of Winnie the Pooh. So I started working on a different sticker design called 100 Acre Hood versus 100 Acre Wood. And so I decided I'm gonna name the bodega 100 Acre Hood, like cosmetics and drugs. And I think it's gonna look really, really fun. And it'll kind of be like a fan art / original art sort of, because it'll be loosely inspired by Winnie the Pooh, but not like exactly inspired by Winnie the Pooh. And I think that's fun. But yeah, I just want to really work on making my first prints. I've researched a bunch of different websites to start focusing on manufacturing my stickers, my prints. I would love to make charms and washi tape. Oh, I love washi tape. I would love to make some. I don't want to expand too quickly or like put money into something that I like may not work out. So I kind of want to slowly work my way there and like get a printer, get a square eventually if I'm able to go vent. I think starting slow and steady and like building up a really nice foundation will help me in the long run. And I have so many people that like love and support my work already, and that just means the world to me. Again, my link will be down in the description. If you don't want to buy anything, that's totally fine. I do international shipping, just so you know, so it can get to you. But again, even just a follow would mean the absolute world to me. And again, I stream on Twitch. And you can find me on Bluesky at thxwanderer.bsky.social. I'm mostly on there versus my ex Twitter now. I don't really use it. I use Bluesky a lot. So if you ever want to see my random posting or random photos of my cat, you can find me over there. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will have another artist diaries update probably next week. I'd like for this to also be a more consistent thing over on my channel, to also like put my name out there more. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!